Hello students, myself Dr. Jyoti Shegokar. I welcome you back in my YouTube channel which is made for the study of engineering chemistry. Guys, we have seen number of topics under the heading of engineering chemistry from a long time. But now by this new national education policy, there are number of topics added in the syllabus of engineering chemistry by SGBAU, as well as number of topics are omitted. So some topics which are added, they includes nanochemistry. So our very first topic of discussion is introduction of nanochemistry, under which we have to see all these topics in very short and sweet way. So first is a nanometer, second nanomaterial, third properties of nanomaterial, fourth what is nanotechnology, and fourth what are the different applications of nanotechnology. So first of all guys, we will see what is nanometer. Nanometer, this word itself indicates that it is nothing but a meter or a unit, which includes the word meter. It is an unit in which unit is just like, you can imagine that unit is just like an inch, inches or feet or some miles. These are the units. So in the same way, there is a unit of nanometer, but it is very much on nano scale. Nanometer is 1 billionth of 1 meter. That is, if we have to write it in the way of equation, that 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to minus 9 nanometer. So we can give number of examples of this nanometer. We can imagine that 1 into 10 raised to minus 9 nanometer. So it cannot be seen by our naked eye, because we are having the capacity to see that is up to 10,000 nanometers only, and the nanoscale which we consider, it is just from 1 to 100 nanometers. In between that there is a nanoscale. So the it is 1,000th of 1 millionth of meter. That is, 1 millionth means 10 raised to minus 6 we generally say, and 10 raised to minus 9 is 1 nanometer. So the number of examples which we have to explore here, like number 1, the example of human hair. Human hair, it is having its diameter up to 1 lakh nanometer. So it can be seen by our naked eye. Okay. The RBC, that is red blood corpuscles, that are up to 5,000 nanometers. So that can be also not, also we can see the red blood corpuscles, we can say. Then DNA particles, DNA particle is just a 2 nanometer, it cannot be seen ever. While the another examples, if one germ, it is considered germ or the bacteria, which is the smallest one, it is up to 1000 nanometer. Then hydrogen molecule, it is just 0.3 nanometer. Okay, buckyball is also 0.3 nanometer. Then the water molecule, it is up to 1 nanometer. Okay, so in this way, carbon nanotube 1.3 nanometers. In this way, these are the different examples. If we have to see a height of a particular person, that if it is 2.5 meters, so it is 2.500000000 up to that nanometers. So you can now have idea about that, what is the nanometer scale. Then after that, we have to see just one of the example. If we are going from the street or from the particular place where there is a bakery products are produced, so we can get a smell of that products. So how that happens? Because different particles of the bakery products, that may be in the nanometer scale, that means up to from 1 to 100 nanometer in between. So that particles, that they are not having a very much density, so they are remaining wandering in the air. So they directly inhaled by us, inhaled by us unknowingly, and we can get its smell. So that is what, these are nothing but the nanomaterials, or we can say that it is a nanoparticles. So that is what the scale of nanometer. So this is nanometer. You might have now idea about it. Second is a nanomaterial. So the particles, particularly just I gave the example, the particles which are maybe metallic particles, maybe some ceramics particles, maybe some inorganic crystalline particles that are in the nanometer scale and that are having the different properties of nanomaterial, that are called as a nanomaterial. So why we are using on that level or on that very low scale that nanomaterial, why we are studying? Because it manifests extremely fascinating and useful properties. Guys, we will see ahead that what are the different properties, why we are using it. So but you just keep in mind that there are the different properties due to which we are using this nanomaterial. So it is a material which is in between the scale of 1 to 100 nanometers, and it is having differently fascinating and useful properties. So that is what nanomaterial. Nanomaterial is having what type of then fascinating properties? Just like a metal or just like the material which is there, which can be seen by naked eye, conventional material, like that the different type of material is there which is in the nanoscale. So these properties which are there, just it is a ductile like a metal, means we can prepare a nanotubes, nanowires. This material is ductile. Then it is very hard. Can we imagine? On the nanoscale, it is very hard nanomaterial. Then it is erosion resistant. It doesn't allow for erosion. It is a corrosion resistant. It doesn't allow for corrosion. It is extremely strong material. Though it is very lightweight, but it is extremely strong. So it is chemically also very much active, and that's why it is having a lot of applications. That means it is used on a very large scale. Nowadays it is, we can say that there is a nano era will be there. So these are the different properties. Then what is nanotechnology, guys? Nanotechnology is one of the term which is there that we have to study of that nanomaterials. But nanotechnology is not the study. It's just the exploitation. Study is what? Study is a nano science. Nanoscience is nothing but the study of nanomaterials. Means when we study nanomaterial, when we prepare something from that, it is the nanoscience. While when we exploitation of that material is there, when we use it, when we apply it, it is what? Nanotechnology. So this is the term nanotechnology. There are a lot of definitions of nanotechnology, and it is given by the particular different type of scientists. So priorly it is given by the Feynman named scientist in I think in 1969. Sorry, 1949. So this is nanotechnology, exploitation of the science which is given by the nano science, exploitation of the material which is given by the nanoscience, that is nanotechnology. Okay, then last is the applications of nanomaterial or ultimately of nanotechnology. Enormous applications are there. So just a few applications we are considering here, that is next generation computer chips. Computer chips can be made in the range of nanomaterial, that is 1 to 100 nanometer in between. So we can imagine that how small it is, because it cannot be seen ever by our naked eye. That is, computer chips are made by nanomaterials. So it was just one of the idea of that Feynman, the scientist named Feynman. He has given one idea, or just there comes one idea in his mind that why we cannot put all the data, all the data in GBs or in whatever the units are there, in just on the tip of the that means on the tip of the material. Why? So the answer of that particular question is nothing but the study of nanotechnology. So very small computer chips are made by nanomaterial. Then better insulation material. Better insulation material is made by nanotechnology or nanomaterial. Then harder cutting tools. Can we imagine very hard cutting tools are made by nanomaterial. Then high density batteries, sensors. In medical field, the different type of materials are made by nanomaterials in plants, in teeth, in hearts. So the chips which are made, that are of nanomaterial. So in this way, guys, a very vast or very large topic and very important also, this topic is there, which is called as a nanomaterial, and ultimately the study of this all, that is the properties, applications, and all these nanotechnology, that will come under the nanochemistry when we study it chemically. Is it means there are a number of methods, like one of the soldier method is there. So these methods are there by which nanomaterials are prepared chemically. So these all, as they are considered as a nanochemistry. So in this way we have seen, guys, today the topic which is called as a nanochemistry. It is nothing but a brief information or introduction about nanochemistry. So we have seen today all these topics. I think it is understood by you all, guys. Once again, I am very thankful to all of you that you are always stay connected with me, as well as you give me your favors, like you like the video, you subscribe my channel. So stay connected with me again. Thank you very much. We will see our next topics ahead. Thank you very much.